live here on a Hump Day Wednesday, back here in the Juicy Whip Studios. Got my three amigos in the house.
Back again.
What's up? Rene, once again, you feed the Mexican, he'll show up.
Yep.
Knock. So, Knocker's
Free food Wednesdays.
Knocker has let out his rage before the show.
I'm like way too tired to do the show right now, dude. I'm so just.
All right.
Yeah, I wasted a whole lot of energy prior to this show, man.
Yelling at Rene.
Yelling at Rene, yelling at you.
You're going to have an aneurysm, dude.
We put up TV. I mean,
We did. We Bob the Builder the fuck out of that TV
you look
right
sweet
there.
behind you. Like, look at now behind you.
You like that?
You got you got TV right behind you.
Look at that. We got to get the glare off that, though. How are we going to get the glare off that?
I got to get Johnny over here. No, it has nothing to do with that. It's got,
sure?
I didn't want to mess with the cameras.
What if we
so
tilt the angle?
Doesn't matter.
Really?
Yeah, I got to go inside. It's a program on there. It's adjusting for your face.
Okay.
It's not really adjusting for behind you, so I'll fix that by next week. I got to call Johnny. I didn't want to mess with the system before.
Gotcha.
But welcome back, everybody.
But it's up
Once
and
again.
stable.
We put that shit up so fucking fast,
gnarly, like
man.
we knew what we were doing, bro.
My God.
Just contractors.
God, Rene, we're recording both butt network. The butt's good. Is your butt good?
My butt is good.
I just want to make sure butt's good.
Yeah, for those that don't know, our
I
recording
just want to make
program
sure
on a
so me and you
computer is
both
called
know,
the
so
butt.
that way we can just get
Make sure
fucked
the
during
butt's
show.
up, okay?
Yes,
Just
the
wanna
butt
make
is
sure.
up.
Okay. I said something to my father earlier. We were putting the TV up. I said something about like I'm gonna get you from behind or
Something like that. Like,
it
dude.
wasn't. It's just that awkward moment that you have with another man when something really gay comes out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like something just really, really
Better
gay.
out of your mouth than in your mouth, I always say.
Guilty.
Just saying.
Welcome back, though, guys. Sportscast. We're gonna have a good show for you guys today. We obviously got a lot to talk about in the NFL. Super Bowl's coming up. We know who we got. We'll get into the games last week. I've got a rant going on to Philadelphia fans that I might lose some listeners, maybe some followers.
Maybe.
But I think now it's not a rant to just. I'm not gonna just go off on Philly fans to where I'm just gonna just badger you. Well, I am. But I'm also. But I'm gonna do it in
a classy
I'm
way.
gonna try.
Be professional about
Because I'm saving my rant till after shot of the week because I want to get a little toasty because I really want. You know when you're drunk and you say things that are on your mind, right, Rene?
Yep.
If
No,
you're at a party-
I don't know anything about that.
Oh,
Hello?
yeah. Say just about anything when you're hammered. You have a little whiskey talk.
Oh, whiskey talk,
Oh man,
Jesus.
this is good stuff. Good Knocker has some whiskey talk. So I'm gonna go my rant about Philly fans. But well, first of all, just congratulations to the city of Philadelphia.
Yes.
Philadelphia, it's fantastic. It's gonna be, I think, a pretty good Super Bowl.
I think it's going to be a great Super Bowl.
I think I'll give you my answer next week of who I pick, but I think everybody knows.
But you know you're going to be wrong. You've been wrong.
You always
For the
pick
last
the
6
Patriots.
games.
You know what's ridiculous?
Every time.
I killed it, and I have people tweet me, and people are supporting me through this hard playoff time that I've had.
Yes, you've had a sucky playoff run. Me, on the other hand, 6 for 6 against the spread in the last 6 games.
It's been really sad.
Not for me.
I have not done really well in my playoff picks. I guess I picked the games. No, I haven't.
So much for your quarterbacks.
You are one pathetic loser.
I think everyone knows who I'm going to go with, but I'll
I'm
explain
sure.
it next week.
Absolutely.
And there's a reason why, not only because I'm a Cowboys fan, it has really a lot to do with it, but we'll get into that later, Knocker. Also coming up in the show, we've got Drunks of the Week. Always love Knocker. We've got 5 contestants this week.
There might be 6 because I'm
All right.
on the road.
I like that.
I'm on the road.
I like it.
I might go Universal City on you guys tonight.
Some coaching news, we got some Patriots, Steelers news, some Cowboys news we'll talk about. Also, coming up in the show, we've got Shot of the Week. I've got a lot going on in the Shot of the Week, so get those in. 626-208-9040 is the number.
Yes, sir.
You guys can tweet us at BudKnocker, at EanerBeans1, and at RealJoshPacheco.
And we have a Facebook page.
And we have a Facebook page. Please go. We need to get that going again. I know it's been out for about a year after I got my ass kicked off by bitch-ass Mark Zuckerberg. You could fucking...
Oh, tell him to suck my balls!
That's right.
For
Mark
real,
Zuckerberg,
right?
Suck my, you know what?
Unshaved.
I try and keep it clean a little
Right?
bit tonight.
Unshaved.
Yeah.
Your unshaved balls.
God, yeah.
Right?
You know what?
Your sweaty, hairy...
Yeah. Right after a
Couple
good morning
gray
sleep
hair.
where I had some farts in the morning.
Right. Well, no, after sex with your wife, when everything's just like all kind of crusty and shit down
No,
there.
not
and,
even that. You know, I'm gonna have it after.
and your ass sweated during it, so there's a mixture there.
How would you like to suck my butt?
So I'm gonna tell Mark Zuckerberg. Right after I took a fat shit after Alberto's.
Are you guys old?
I hope
Well,
it just
I know
went-
Knocker
A
is.
sprayer.
Are you
right?
at that age yet where you found gray pubes? Like I'm starting to get gray chest hair,
Well, of course.
I know.
and I'm like,
Hello.
You're starting to get great.
I'm starting to
chest
get
hair?
gray chest hairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going through a midlife crisis right now, and I'm like plucking them
my
out
God.
every single time.
I've got,
Really?
But then they grow like even more.
I've got gray down there.
You have gray down there? That's
course.
the more you know.
Are you supposed to use Just for Men on your chest? Is that something that you can use on your
I don't
chest?
think so. No, I think you just pluck
Should
them
I
out.
just let it roll? Should I just let it go?
Is
That's
it
age.
like is it spread or is it just like a couple?
It's just right in the middle. It's just a
so
couple.
you have
Just
like a gray
one?
patch. So
no,
you-
no. It's
Well,
just
like, do
it's
you have like 4 chest hairs anyway, or what?
Oh no, he's got a nice patch in the middle.
Little patch like
See, there's a
that.
gray
Like
one
he does
here.
got like he's really clean everywhere else. But he
That's
does
a
have a nice,
vajayjay chest hair patch
See,
right
Look,
there.
I just plucked one right now. See, so like I
Did
just
not
pluck
need
them
to
out
see
like
that.
that.
I didn't need
So
to see that.
nasty.
Didn't need to fucking see that right now.
I don't even
at
want that
all.
anywhere in my studio.
Yeah,
You
I
walk
didn't-
outside right now
Seriously.
to the Piss Palace.
If that ends up in my beer later tonight, I'm gonna be pissed off.
That makes for good radio.
God.
So yeah, that's I'm getting to that point in my life.
What are you not hitting late as much?
No, I think that you should keep it and own it.
Yeah, just keep it and own it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, look at Knock. He owns it. Like he owns his gray hair.
Sure.
He came out literally.
Yeah, but he's like
He
56.
came out of the bathroom
Yeah, I
having a
did.
full-fledged conversation with my brother's girlfriend, and he comes just right out of the bathroom and just says like, "Look at this shit."
30 seconds, bro.
Oh yeah, that's what he said.
30
seconds. That's what he
fucking
said.
seconds
He always
to
says it's
get
30
this.
seconds, and he's pointing at his hair.
30 seconds to get this.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
That's what he says. Like, he's like that Tom Cruise where he slides out in the socks.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, and he's like, "Look at the hair,
When you got it, you got it, man.
dude." It's looking
Right?
Good. It's looking
I don't need to
good.
go no rad
It's
haircut.
looking
It's just
good.
BAM!
It is pretty good, Knock.
So
Right.
like when you wake up, it's still like that.
Oh, no, it takes a little bit.
Yeah,
But,
okay.
yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Do you do your hair for work?
I do my hair every morning. 30 seconds.
Why?
Because when I show up, I want people to go, fuck, I wish I looked like that. Seriously.
Yeah.
My first customer of the day, man. You
Do-
never,
oh, yeah,
you
do you
never know
ever
who
get
it's
hit
going to
on?
be. Yeah.
Like, have you ever been hit on? And you've been there. You've been doing what you do for 30
Of
years.
course.
And you've been to a lot. I mean, you work in LA, and you've been to a lot of just random houses and random
Yes.
places.
Been hit on by men and women.
And I've been on the phone with you. But I've been on the phone. My father's been mugged. When I
Yes.
was little. Yes.
I've
So-
been hit on by men and women.
No shit.
Absolutely.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
Hand me a beer real quick.
Make that 2, please.
Thank you. And I want to hear one good man story and one good woman story. Can you give me one of each? All right, this is gonna be great. I'm actually
gonna be-
excited.
they're gonna
I've
be-
never asked you this question.
They're going to be two different things. And
I've
the
never
man
asked you.
story,
Okay.
the man story is a little, a little quick. You go in there and I'm here to repair
This
your
is just
phone.
a normal house, like a residence.
It's
you're
an
walking
apartment.
into? Okay.
But you get a kind of a weird vibe.
And you're in Watts, like LA.
No, this one was in downtown LA.
Okay.
No, a little bit off, Rampart area. Right, so just a little bit of, a little west of Los Angeles.
Okay.
So I go into this apartment. There's a dude sitting in a chair, right? And, there's magazines around. You get kind of a weird vibe when you walk in, right? So I do my job. I fix his phone, and then, as I'm, saying, okay, well, blah blah blah. He goes, would you mind if I gave you a blowjob? Seriously.
Oh my God! No shit.
Seriously.
No
Seriously.
way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just said it out loud.
More
to
than
you?
once, yeah, just like that. Would you mind if I gave you a blowjob?
What was the race of this person?
He was a white guy.
A white
About
guy?
15,
What age?
15 years older than I was at the time. Probably 50, and I was 35, something like that.
Oh my God! He just
You know.
straight out said it. And what did you say? Like, did you ignore it?
I
when you
said,
first-
I don't think so, and I'm leaving.
But that does have
That's
to
what
be
you
a
said?
boost to your confidence,
Yeah.
though.
Did you just
Be
leave?
like, damn, I'm that
Yeah,
hot.
I said, I'm leaving.
right? Like,
Right?
even
You're like,
though
I'm
you're
that
offended,
hot.
Like, you leave offended, but in reality, he's got back in his work van. He's like, yeah, I just got.
I don't
fucking
blame
laid.
him.
You're like, I'm that hot that a guy's hitting
Yeah.
me.
I didn't
You're like,
blame him.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
didn't blame him.
did you tell your superiors?
Of course. We laughed about it. It's hilarious. Just
I
hilarious.
can't believe a dude just straight out said,
Yeah,
okay.
it's happened more than once.
I'm
Wow,
just a
okay,
sweet
give me a good one.
I've-
transvestite.
Give me like a good woman one now.
Okay,
That's
well-
crazy, Knock. I didn't know that.
Well, this is in Watts.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
Hey, Mr.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Hey, man. You look like you could handle your business. You married, Mr. Phone Man?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I said, mm-hmm. You have kids, Mr. Phone Man? Mm-hmm.
Can we start calling you Mr. Phone Man on the
I
show?
know, really.
Like, you got a good job and all that, Mr. Phone Man. I could take care of you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure my wife would like that. Right? Well, how many kids you got? I have 5 children. With the same woman?
No way.
You got 5 kids with the same, and you still with her?
That's
You still with her?
I love black people!
Oh, damn, honey. If you ever leave her, you know where I am.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God.
It's happened more than once in Watts, man.
Oh, my God.
You got a good job, huh, Mr. Phone Man?
That just blows me away. I can't believe I've never actually asked you that
All
before.
the time. All the time.
Did you tell Mom about him?
Of course.
You did every time. Did you tell Mom about the dude? Does Mom know about the dude?
Yes.
She does?
Yeah.
You told
Yeah.
Oh my God. What was Mom like? What was Mom's face like? What was
Are you serious?
I think I might be gay. I saw this penis on the internet today, and I thought to myself, well, that's just fine.
That's a nice penis.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, yeah. I've walked in and had women and men nude answer the door with nothing on.
Knock, that's crazy, bro. Wow, that's cool. I like that.
Crazy story.
I see. I like that intro to the show. For all these like new people, they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" I don't want it on high because you can hear it. I could hear it in the. If you want, do you want Rene to turn the air on? I'd rather have him put the air on than that. That's gonna dry me out too.
Excuse me?
It's gonna.
Excuse me? What, do you have short shorts on or something?
No,
What?
but it gets me.
It's
gets
gonna
my
dry
eyes
what
dry.
out?
It dries my eyes out, and I already have dry mouth from smoking
I'll
pot.
put it on
So
low.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could hear this
Yeah, I
AC
can
behind
hear
me
that.
more
I'd
than you could hear
rather-
that fan.
yeah, turn that off.
It's going to dry me out. What are you, a 55-year-old woman?
Do you need
It hurts!
If you guys want to call the show, 626-208-9030.
Where's the KY?
Again, I want to thank all of our new listeners. We got, again, first I'm going to get it out of the way because we
Is
got
this
to
a
come
sports show, by the way?
It's whatever show, man. We do. It's our podcast. Knocker. It's Knocker. It hasn't been a sports show since like day 5 in
Right.
Frank's Garage. And we just started doing whatever the fuck we wanted to. Knocker, get it out there right now because it is coming up and I'm getting excited about it. We've got a little bit new something afterwards. We got the golf tournament coming up.
Yes.
And we're trying to plan this little get together maybe at the.
Well, we might go to a restaurant. I might have it here.
Might have it here.
Yeah. I
Mom
might have
cool with
everybody
that?
come here. Just set up some tables, have a taco.
Is Mom cool with that?
Yeah. Actually, she is.
Fuck
So,
yeah.
I mean, there's
I
40.
fucking love my mom, dude. She wouldn't fucking let me do shit when I was younger. She's so strict.
You did it anyway.
Yeah, but like now,
Hey, where the white women at?
That's my
They're all
mama.
going to be here after tournament.
Man, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, hire a couple strippers and,
So
have
we're
the.
gonna do like a get together after the golf tournament.
Yeah, I think so. We'll do it here, and I don't know if we'll just order pizzas or maybe get a taco guy here. Taco guy here is not very expensive. I think we could do that and make it work for
Hell
like
yeah.
25 people. It wouldn't be that
Excited for
expensive,
That's fun. Okay.
right? Buy some beers, throw them in the coolers, and just chill and have everybody meet each other because that's what people are saying. Yeah, we do the golf tournament and we only get to talk when we check in,
Yeah.
right? And then everybody's kind of separated because you're playing golf,
Yeah.
and then you're
Yeah,
done.
I've had a couple of people that fly out.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I get to see you at the golf tournament, but I wanted to do something. I was like,
Right,
all right,
you-
well, let's see what we can.
You do the
get
10
together.
minutes, and
All
then
right,
everybody
so we're either
separates.
gonna do restaurant, a patio.
Right.
What do we know? Or at Knocker's house.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
I have enough room here, so.
If it's a fucking Knocker's house, you go crazy.
Right?
It's gonna be kegger.
We did last year.
Do keg-
Kind of.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
From what you can remember.
Hopefully we have a metal chair for blackout. That we can
I
put him in.
noticed, what's his name hasn't been, Bartnick hasn't been back since.
that's
Oh, he'll
true.
come all.
Right?
Bartnick, dude, are you kidding? Bartnick will be here.
I think Bartnick sat in that chair and
He
went,
did.
holy shit, what did I get myself into?
Joe Bartnick will be here before we get back from the golf tournament. He'll be just smoking a blunt in the backyard. All right, well, we have someone on the line here, Knocker.
Oh, already?
Yeah, so
All right.
wait, real quick. The golf tournament is, just get it out there,
The golf tournament is April 21st. It's a
Yes.
Saturday.
same place as
At the
last
same
year.
place, San Dimas Canyon Golf Course.
great
Beautiful
golf course,
place.
yeah.
Tee off time is 7 o'clock.
Yep.
$100 is the entry fee. We have a raffle. You get food either before or at the
you
turn.
Get a breakfast burrito, or
right?
If you want a hamburger at the turn, one of the
right.
two. You get breakfast or lunch.
Good time for all. Great course.
Like
it's always in great shape. We have a lot of fun. We got Daniel driving around.
I'm going to get a pair of Angels tickets again because we renewed our Angels tickets. So I'll get our club level seats. We'll give those away during the raffle. So
yeah, a good raffle
and stuff. And I know I hear you there.
Number 2.
I hear you there.
Daniel drives around the cart giving away free beers, and it's a real good time. We have some black guys that come in with green and black.
Yeah, there's a
weird
black
shorts
guy that showed up. He looked like
with an old
like
1920s racers
like
cap,
a black Smurf and
a green felt number 2 taped to his shirt.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what that's all about.
I actually voted him best dressed.
Even the marshal said, "Bro, you better own that."
Yeah, he had to. We had to get a consent.
The marshal came out and said, "Bro."
Yeah. We had to get a release form for that outfit. My God.
Yeah, we did.
So, welcome, number 2, O-Dawg. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, Mr. Phone Man?
Hey, Mr. Phone Man. Phone Man. Dude, one other story.
I turn on the show and I hear about Knocker being propositioned by some dude offering blows. I'm like, what the hell's going on in this show?
Oh,
get back on the rails, Josh.
It's sports at its finest. Come on.
I like it. I like our new
great
intros.
sports talk.
To bring something to you,
No, it was hilarious, man. It was
like
absolutely hilarious. I couldn't. I only stopped laughing to dial the phone because I was like, I gotta call you guys right now. This is fucking hilarious. What's going on, gentlemen? How's everybody?
Another funny one, real quick. Right, another funny one, right? I mean, I'm talking about. This is Nickerson Gardens. This is Jordan Downs Imperial Courts. Yeah. The highest homicide rate in the country happens here, right?
Oh, jeez.
So I pull up, get my little belt on, and I'm walking up to this lady's house, and walk up to her apartment, right? And I walk out because I have to go to the terminal, and I start getting hassled by some guys. This lady comes on the front porch. Man, you leave my phone man alone. He here to fix my motherfucking phone. I need my fucking phone. And you know what, Junior? I know who your mama is. I'm going to go talk to her if you don't leave my phone man alone. Now, Mr. Phone Man, you go do what you got to do because I need my motherfucking phone. Oh, my God, dude. She escorted me all around, man.
Fucking great.
These guys just stepped back like, all right. All right, she mean business.
That is fucking hilarious.
You can have your own podcast.
I know your mama.
You should have your own podcast about stories that you had on the streets. I know.
And on.
I know.
And on.
That's awesome, Knocker. I'm going to have to hear more. We're going to bring us one like each week,
right?
Man. Those are good stuff.
Stories from the hood.
Hey, well, O-Dawg, I want to get back last week's game, man. I mean, were you as blown away as we were at Minnesota, got taken down?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you mean we? Were you as blown away as Josh was that the Eagles won that game?
You didn't call a blowout by that.
I said they would win.
Okay, not by 30 whatever points.
Whatever. You were wrong. Just say so.
Give me a little breakdown about last week's games here. What were your thoughts here? Especially, Patriots coming back. What's your breakdown?
Okay, real quick. First of all, Minnesota obviously didn't show up. I didn't think that I had hoped they were going to win, but I didn't think they were going to win. Philly's tough at home. That defense was playing well. Nobody expected Nick Foles to play as well as he did. And, look, I'm not going to say too much. I'm not going to compliment the Eagles too much because I can't stand the Eagles.
I agree, man. I know.
Guys are so
win.
myopic. You're so jaded.
I hate it.
You are so jaded.
That's what I'm going to do. But as far as that the Patriots-Jags game go, I thought the Jags tightened up. Monty Jones has a phrase. He calls it lemon booty. I thought they got tight. They got lemon booty at the end of the second quarter before they went to the half.
Yeah.
And then when they came back out, they stopped. First of all, in the first let's say 20 minutes of that game, they had the Patriots on their heels. They were going left, right, doing everything. The play action pass was great. I was like, wow, this team could win this game. And then they started getting conservative toward the half. Why are you not going for points with 55 seconds and 2 timeouts? Are you fucking kidding me? You should be driving the ball down the field and trying to at very least get a field goal.
Yeah. Agree.
I agree with you, man. They played to just like, hey, they played scared. They played like, hey, we got a lead, and we're just going to try and hold this. He had, like you said, he had 2 timeouts. You go down, you run it. Your offense is just motoring at that point. Go down, get a field goal at least, and, get some momentum going into half right there. Instead of feeling like, oh man, here the Patriots are still within striking range, You could have really
Yep.
done some damage
Yep.
and put it away, and I think that came back to hurt him. And to give up a 3rd and 18, that was the play that changed the game. And even Brady came out in his presser and said, without that, nothing else changes. That was the key point in the game. You can't give that up. I felt really bad, man, because I feel like Jacksonville really did have that game, just like the Falcons did. And it's just something's
Jacksonville
in it.
had that game,
Yeah.
but it's weird because I heard somebody else say this, and I don't remember who it was, but we criticize, we wanted Atlanta last year to get conservative, don't play to win, but now we want the Jaguars to play to win, and they got conservative. So it's kind of weird, but the difference I think is when you have a 25-point lead, it's okay to be conservative. When you got a 10-point lead, you got to be aggressive. That's the difference. You got to stay on the gas pedal and keep trying to score points, especially when you got Tom Brady breathing down your neck and you know he's coming. You have to keep your foot on the gas. They didn't do that, and they paid the price for it.
Well, the problem, as I see it, watching the game, okay, you cannot give up that touchdown at the end of the half. You just cannot. You got a field goal maybe, but those points at the end of the half just absolutely kill everything that you've built for the first 30 minutes of that football game, 28 minutes. You cannot give up a touchdown there. But be that as it may, the entire second half, the Jags were hamstrung by field position. The Patriots had the ball on the 50-yard line, in just from me just looking back casually, for the entire second half. Yeah. And only one time did the Jaguars flip the field.
And why didn't Blake Bortles run? That's what I don't get. The dude ran for almost 100 yards.
That was what I was thinking. I was like, why didn't they use his legs more?
Yeah.
He could have picked up 25 here, 10 there, 5 there. It would have kept the defense on their heels.
Yep.
They just got away from everything that was successful for them,
really
especially in that first quarter, and they got away from everything that got them to that point.
Well, you start to depend on that defense.
It's coaching.
Our defense is holding them. So we don't want to give the ball up. We're starting from the 10-yard line. Maybe we can eke a first down out. Blah 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 blah, and that just absolutely kills you. You know my feeling.
Halftime adjustment.
Play to win the game.
Look what coach made the halftime adjustment.
Don't change your offense. Don't change your offense. Yeah. It got you a lead. It got you to where you are. Don't change your offense. Don't hope that your defense holds them. Because they're not going to hold Tom Brady in the fourth quarter. Not going to happen.
What's your opinion, Knocker, and yours, O-Dawg, on, because there's a big, obviously, everyone in the NFL, if you're not a Patriots fan, you feel like the Patriots get the calls. Okay, everyone feels the Patriots are somehow favored by the NFL. And you look at the penalties. I think 9-1. I think it was, or something to that ratio. O-Dawg, I'll throw it to you first, then Knocker, you could follow. O-Dawg, what? Is there anything to that? Did that bother you in any way? Because, it's bothered a hell of a lot of people, those that obviously aren't Patriots fans. Do you think there's something to the Patriots NFL thing, the conspiracy? I'm not going to go there because I don't want to be one of those crazies that just think that there's some collusion like that going on. But the numbers don't lie sometimes.
I'm like you, Josh. I'm not going to be that crazy guy that says it's the officials. But what I will say is they were up, 17-3 in the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, right before the half. So the penalties weren't an issue when they were up 17-3. Now, listen, the pass interference call was a good call. He nudged him out of bounds. He tried to turn his head and make it look like he didn't. But look, most of those calls I think were good calls. But you got to also give it up to that New England defense. New England defense, that guy who, I don't even know his name, the guy who knocked that last pass that Bortles threw, he was in the air like Michael Jordan, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was on, but he flew about. I rewound the tape on YouTube.
Yeah.
He flew about 4 yards, and I was like, holy shit.
Gilmore.
Well, the Patriots
That defense has made some key plays. When you think about going back to Seattle, Malcolm Butler intercepts the pass. You think about that play right there in the AFC Championship that gets them to the Super Bowl. The front man, he gets all the credit, but that defense is doing a lot to get him those titles and get him those rings.
I agree. The defense stepped up.
Jacksonville,
the field position was the key to the game in the second half. It was
the Patriots started the ball at the 50, and
they
you
just
get
had
Brady
no
half
room
a field.
the entire second half.
You're right.
No room.
Now I look back at that game. the Jags in the second half started with the ball either under the 15 or back
Every drive.
every time,
and they only
just couldn't
flipped the
get a
field
first down.
once. They only got
That's
to
a
the
good
50
point on
once.
that one. So,
right? So that would have drive 90 yards. But the Patriots defense, to his point, the Jaguars were 0 for 5 on third down in the second half.
Yeah.
They didn't really get anything
They went
accomplished
away from their game,
in the second
which
half.
a lot of teams
and
end up doing.
In my opinion, seriously, and you may not agree with me on this, I think this was more impressive a comeback win for the Patriots than the Super Bowl was.
No, I don't think.
Well, you have to take into consideration.
That's a Super
and let me
Bowl.
tell you
That's
why.
a Super
Let me
Bowl.
tell you why. It was the Super Bowl, yes, right?
Yeah.
It was the Super Bowl, but the Falcons kind of went in just a total defensive shell, and weird things happened. This was, you're talking about a quarterback who's got a thumb that's twice the size that it's supposed to be, and he's playing without Gronk. He's playing without a decent running back, right?
Yeah, but I still think it's a stage knock. I don't.
I understand that, but you don't get to the stage without this win. This was a very good football team that Jacksonville.
I understand where you're going when you say this victory was.
I was more
very
impressed with
impressive.
this one
yes, with his
than the
hand
Super
and
Bowl.
without Gronk, I agree. It was impressive. And, we'll get to our picks next week. I'm sure O-Dawg will chime in, too, as well. O-Dawg, before
Absolutely.
I get you off, I want to
And
switch.
let me just say this,
Whoa.
Josh. And you agreed with me on
What
Twitter.
was that?
I know. I said before
O-Dawg,
I
before I get you off.
Oh, my God.
You want to have dinner? How about a joint?
Oh,
He's like-
my God.
He's like, what am I, Mr. Phone Man? No, anyway.
Shit. He gonna get you off, O-Dawg. Before I get you off. Here, hit
I
this.
thought when Gronk went out with that hit, I thought that was going to change the
Throw
game.
that hit up, Rene. You
And
have that
what I
Gronk
should have
hit.
said is they've won without Gronk in the past, but I thought that was a good penalty because they knocked him out of the game. I'm like, okay, you just took out their best player. Now you changed the game, but
I
turned
think it
out it didn't matter.
sucked. I think that penalty absolutely, completely sucked.
Yeah, throw that
And the
video.
rule
Throw
You
that.
thought it was
has
a
to
bad
be
penalty?
changed. Yes. It was
Absolutely. I agree with you.
According to the
Because
rule,
Gronk
it's a
dropped
penalty.
his head.
Here's the play. Here's the play. We're rolling it on the on the video right now. I think it's a clean play
Yes, it is.
because he's leading with
Yeah.
his shoulder.
His arms are in, and he leads with his shoulders. Gronk's
is
in the
leaning-
air.
Gronk is leaning forward.
Yep.
And he's
He's-
in the air.
There's
Yep.
only one spot to get hit in that. It's a bang play.
It's shoulder to shoulder,
It's
and their
football.
heads bang.
If you roll me NFL films, Jesus Christ, that play is nothing can play. I mean, it's just, and I understand the CTE
He
stuff.
didn't spear. He didn't lower his head. He didn't aim for the head.
No, I
Their
thought it
heads
was a good
banged.
hit.
I thought it was a good hit.
And I thought it was a bad call, but I
Absolutely.
did think the net effect of it, getting Gronk knocked out of the game, I said, oh, wow. I even tweeted that, and Josh, you saw the tweet.
Yeah.
I was like, that's it for 15 yards, and you can get Gronk knocked out?
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
take it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
I
do
already
it.
said that was a great point.
Let's
I
do
mean,
it.
that was worth it. I thought that might have changed the tables, but real quick, I know you're a big NBA guy. We got the NBA, getting in full swing kind of here as the NFL closes out, and we've got some major drama going on in Cleveland right now. I know you follow basketball, and what's going on, man? Kevin Love faking an illness. There's reports with him. There's video I posted up today all over the place too that he didn't get helped up off the floor after getting knocked down yesterday. They've lost. I think they're 4-7 in the last 11 games, something like that. We got LeBron on the benches yelling back and forth, man. What is going on in Cleveland? Is it fixable? Is there a guy that they can bring in, or is LeBron just at the point here where he knows he really doesn't stand a chance against Golden State this year? That's frustrating, and he's going to leave.
I think it's much ado about nothing. I think that they're trying to figure out what they're going to do with Isaiah Thomas, how he's going to work in. But I think at the end of the season, they'll be in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they'll win the East, and then they'll probably lose to Golden State again. There's nobody that I can see beating
I see the
LeBron
Celtics,
in a
man.
7-game
I think
series.
the Celtics got him this year. I really think the Celtics can take him this
Who's
year,
gonna,
man.
Who's going to stop LeBron, Josh?
You're right, man. When LeBron
Nobody.
wants to turn it on, he
What
does.
about Toronto?
What about Toronto?
There's nobody on Toronto that can stop LeBron.
I understand
If
that,
you
but
don't need to stop him, let him get 50.
Let
Carry them to
LeBron,
the
yeah,
finals.
let
He's not gonna
LeBron
score 110.
his 45 points, man. If JR can't hit a three or Isaiah Thomas
Mm-hmm.
can't guard anybody, I mean, you're going to be getting dropped 130 points. LeBron can only score so many. I mean, LeBron can only
He
do
will
so
carry
much. I
that
think
team
that's why
to
he's
the
so
finals,
frustrated.
and we'll see that this will come to fruition at the end of the year. You're going to see it's going to be the Cavs against the Warriors. Nobody in the East is taking them
I'll
out.
take Celtics,
They can win a
man.
game
Wow.
here or
Celtics,
there,
bro.
but they're not going to beat them LeBron's not going to be beat
Does
in
he
a
leave?
7-game
What do you
series
think he
by
does?
anybody in the
Does he
East.
hamstring the organization?
Do you
and
still
not
think
tell
he
him?
cares enough?
Does he not care? Like, does he just say, "Screw you, Dan Gilbert. I'm not going to even let you know till this is over"?
No, I think he's running his career the way he wants it. Why should he tell Dan Gilbert? He's not obliged to Dan Gilbert. I'm a players guy. You know me.
I know.
So screw the owners.
I agree
Make
with
him
you.
wait.
No, I agree with you. You shouldn't have to tell Dan Gilbert, and I think Dan Gilbert's has his own issues. But if you're LeBron here, are you leaving though? Like, do you feel he's done? Like, do you feel like this frustration of this season getting beat again, that he's just like, you know what, I can go join, another team here. I don't off the top of my head, I don't know where he would exactly go and do that and be able to beat Golden State. But do you think he's done? Because Kevin Love's not working, J.R. Smith's not working, Tristan Thompson's married to a fucking Kardashian, his career's over. I mean, it just seems like things are falling
I think
apart
that
around him.
LeBron's sitting back and realizing what a mess he made. He put that team together. He wanted every player there.
he did.
Lobbied for Tristan Thompson. He wanted J.R. Smith. This is his team.
Yep.
And he's got to bear some of the, responsibility for a team that's not winning right now. Maybe that's what he's feeling. Do I think he's gone? I think he's probably gone. I don't know if it has to do with the team. I think he just wants out of Cleveland. I think he wants to live someplace else and play in a different city and see if he can. I don't know where that city is. I think it's going to be on the East Coast because I don't think he wants to face Golden State, until the finals. But
That's a good point.
I don't know where he's going.
Yeah, that'd be a good point. All
He
right,
ain't
O-Dawg,
staying in Cleveland.
Give your show a shout out. Put it out there. Just
Thanks,
shamelessly
sir.
plug everything.
Pimp it.
Thank you, sir. Tuesday nights in the game, 9 p.m. We're on WBKS1.com. You can search us on the BKS1.com. I am O-Dawg, the Stat Tech. I'm the host of the show. And, check us out.
It's a good
Tuesday
show.
night, 9 o'clock.
It's a good show,
For
guys.
show.
Download it, podcast it, put it on your phone. It's a great show. O-Dawg knows his shit.
Hey, Josh, let me say this.
Yeah.
We got banned off of YouTube. Our channel got banned off of YouTube. Man.
What?
Life goals.
Yep.
Nice.
So just be careful. Don't use any copyrighted material because they will shut you down.
Wait. What did
Wait,
you
we
get
know
banned?
from
You got
experience.
banned off of YouTube. What'd you show?
The whole station got, not my show, but the whole station, our channel, the BKS1 channel got banned because one of the shows used some copyrighted material, and YouTube shut it down for 90 days.
Yeah,
The man keeping the brother down again, man. The man
See?
always
There you
keeping
go.
the brother
there you
down.
Go, Knocker. Thank you for recognizing
Right?
it.
That's
All
just
right.
exactly what it is. You got too big for your britches. They got to shut you down.
All right, Dizzle, we'll talk to you on the flip side, my brother. You have a good one.
All right,
Great
man. Love you
talking
guys.
to
Have a great night.
Love you too, brother. Take
we'll
care.
See you in a few months when you
Peace.
get out here. So, all right, Knock.
Good
Let's
takes.
get to a break here. I'll cover what I was going to cover earlier because I know we ran a little long. I've got something I want to bring up. So get to break. When we get back, let's get some shots. Not for shots. We just want to do shots.
Okay.
I feel like me and you manned the fuck up today, and I'm very proud of me.
You like that, huh?
Like I do, because I felt I was coming over. I was like, man,
We tool-timed it up, bro.
this is gonna take like an hour. It's me and my
Right.
pops, and it's like
Be mad at each other and shit, sweaty.
bang the fuck out of that TV.
Hey, dude.
My God, good stuff. All right, we gotta get back, guys. Get talk about a pro wrestling knocker.
Nice.
We had
I
Steve
like it.
Austin coming back, dropping the
Like
stunner.
it.
So we'll get to that. Talk a little more NFL news and notes. Well, with the sports. Talk about MLB Hall of Fame, shot of the week, viral videos. Just a crap load of crap coming up on the show. 626-208-9040 is the number. Rene, you okay over there?
I'm all right. I'm watching you guys through here. So
Do you want to take a bong rip?
I do,
Bong
actually.
ripping shots at half?
Yeah, let's do it.
Bong ripping shots.
So that way the show can go even better.
That's right.